I left my wife's location sharing on and her sister called me. My wife Dana and I turned on location sharing 2 years ago after her car died on the interstate at midnight and I spent an hour driving around trying to find her. We just never turned it off. Honestly, I forgot it was even there. I'm not the type to sit and watch a dot on a map. I trusted her. For about 3 months, Dana had been picking up extra shifts at the hospital. Overnight ones, she said. She'd come home at 8 a.m., looking wrecked, sleep till 3, and we'd barely cross paths. Money was tight, so I didn't push. I even felt bad she was working so hard. Then last Tuesday, her sister Megan called me at 9 p.m. Hey, is Dana with you? Mom fell and we're at the ER. I've called her like 10 times. She's on a night shift, I said. She won't have her phone on the floor. There was a pause. What night shift? I dropped off a casserole there last week, and they told me she went part-time in the spring. My stomach did something weird. I told Megan I'd track her down. I opened the location app, half expecting the hospital. The dot was sitting on an apartment complex on the other side of town. According to the little history thing, it had been there since 6 p.m. I didn't call Dana. I got in the car. I want to say I don't know why I didn't just phone her, but that's a lie. I knew if I called, she'd have a story ready by the time I said the first word. So like an idiot with his heart going 100, I drove. The complex was one of those new gated ones. Somebody was pulling out, so I slipped in behind them. Her car was in a visitor spot. Actual her car, the dent in the bumper and everything. I called her then. I watched from across the lot. Hey babe, she answered, sounding tired. I'm slammed. Can it wait? Why, what's up? Which floor? Fourth. The med-surg floor. Babe, I really gotta go. I was staring at her car. Megan's been trying to reach you. Your mom fell. Oh my god, is she okay? I'll see if I can leave early. Yeah, I said. You do that. I hung up. I sat there. I watched a light go on in a second floor window and I watched Dana walk past it in a t-shirt I didn't recognize. I texted her one line. Come to the parking lot. I'm outside apartment 214. I don't know how I even knew the number. I just watched which door she came out of 9 minutes later, barefoot, phone in her hand. She saw my car and stopped dead on the sidewalk. What are you doing here? She said. Not what am I doing here? What are you doing here? Your mom's in the ER, I said. That part's real. You should go. Nate, I can explain. His name, I said. Just tell me his name, so I stopped guessing. She didn't say it. She just started crying, which is its own kind of answer. A guy appeared in the doorway of 214 in gym shorts, squinting into the lot like he was trying to figure out if this was his problem. Dana turned and made a little motion at him, go back inside, and that was the thing that did it for me. Not the apartment. That little wave. Like she was managing him. Like she'd done it before. 3 months of night shifts, I said. You had me feeling guilty. I brought you coffee at what I thought was the end of a shift. You drank it. It wasn't every night, she said, like that helped. Go see your mom, Dana. Can we talk when I get home? You don't live there anymore, I said. You live at 214. I drove to the hospital myself. Not for her mother, who used to call me her second son. Megan met me at the doors, and the second she saw my face, she knew, because sisters always know before you say anything. She's not coming, is she? Megan said. She's coming, I said. She just needs to get dressed first. Megan closed her eyes. The apartment. You knew? I suspected. That's why I called you and not her. She grabbed my hand. I'm so sorry. Dana showed up 40 minutes later in that same t-shirt, and her mother, doped up on painkillers, looked at the two of us standing on opposite sides of the waiting room and asked why we weren't sitting together. I changed the password on the location app that night. I didn't turn it off though. I like knowing exactly where she is now.